Calling Matt Nagin. He's a very funny New York City comedian, good friend of the show. Now, he's got a couple of rants there that he sent me, and he was working on them with his fellow ranter. I'm trying to call him now to see if... Whoop. Voicemail.
You've reached the recorded version of Matt Nagin. Please leave your name and number,
Matt Nagin.
and the real version will...
All right, I'll get him. I'll see if I can text him right now. Because if I play them and then they're all X-rated or whatever, then I'll have to pull them down at the, hey, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so, you want to, oh yeah, that's, let's see. Call me ASAP. All right, here we go. You know who else was trying to call yesterday was Bob Bell. Let's see if we get Bob Bell, too. We get Bob. As long as we got the texting out. Here's Bob Bell. Can I call? And here's me. Let's see. No, I just put call now. That's all. Instead of how you doing. I always text like how you doing. People don't want to. That's not for texting. How you doing? How you doing is not a good texting. Boy, damn, did you love The Professor? Jeez. I mean, see, this is when I get thirsty for that kind of conversation, right? Like sometimes we get into all this repetitive stuff, and it goes around and around in a circle, and I know I'm right, and you know I'm right, but you keep saying that I'm wrong, and, weeks later you'll go, oh, Ed was really right. So I'm looking for, in the moment, here we go. Look at Bob Bell. Come on, everybody. Oh, no, do I have to go to... Oh, I have to do that, too. I don't want to. Do I have to do all this? Hey, all right, I'll do it. Hold on. You know what I'm doing? You guys know behind the scenes what I'm doing, right? But I won't say it out loud. You guys know what I'm doing, but I'm not going to say. Okay, watch. This has got to go all the way. I got to go all the way into this? Sure, you got to sign in, please. It's like you're on... It's like you're on that TV show. So What's My Line? Yeah, on What's My Line, you had to go, can we sign in, please? All right, so first thing we're doing is this, right? Yup. Yeah, that's what Brian used to say. Yup. He goes, when are you going to get Dr. Brooks on? And then he said to me, he's the guy who turned me on to Alex Jones. I didn't even know about Alex Jones. Brian turned me on. And then who knew it was on my own station? All right, so we got this. Okay, now I think we're going here, aren't we? Let's see if that's it. Does that do it? That could do it. If that wow, that did it. So now all we have to do is go in there and open them up, right? Okay. Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. This is me, right? Okay. Very good. So now what do we want to do? Yup, I believe. And then we go to there. No, I don't. Come on, man. What do you want me to do now? Do you want me to do more than this? Do I have to do more than I'm doing? Aren't I doing enough? I believe this will work. Let's see. You want to try? Oh my God! You believe this? I got to do this. I'm doing all this. Who's doing anything for me? Is anybody doing anything for me on this? All right, watch me. Watch me try it. Oh boy, watch me knock something over while I try it. Well, I shouldn't be doing all this. Well, you know who should be doing it. She knows where she is, and she's not here doing it. So that's why. Why do you think I'm doing it? All right, here we go. Now, this is our toll-free number, 855-GETTYLL. All right, let's see what happens now. Let me hit that. Whoop. A little email came in at the same time. Nice. Let's see if we get through. Think we might get through, right? We are getting through. I'm a freaking genius. I swear to God. How do I know how to do all this? All right, so I could just let that go, right? Now, what do they get? Wow, so it keeps ringing. I love that. All right, sweet. All right, so it's working. So Bob Bell can call in on either of the numbers. Now, let's see. This is, okay, so we're good there. Sweet. I can get rid of these guys, right? Get that there. Get rid of number one. Look at me. I swear to God, it's like running a nuclear submarine. This is incredible. Now, what is all this over here? Oh, I see. Now, let's see how that's going to be something helpful or distractive. What do you guess? 3, 2, 1. Distraction. Yeah, that's right. We could talk about homeschooling. Sure. Why wouldn't I talk about homeschooling? Homeschooling is, it's good if you're If you think the end of the world is coming, you don't want your kids to, get blown up in the big attack from China or whatever you're worried about. All right, can I get out of this page or what happens? Stay on it and log out of it. Great. But you better get back here later and take care of it. If you leave that thing open, they'll be calling you all weekend while you're on the boat. 2 weeks ago, I'm on the boat. And every time I get a beer, I get everything straightened out, and I put myself in a perfectly comfortable position on the starboard bow. Same thing. I go, what? And I got it tied into my, ship to shore radio. So you got to, I don't know, do you know ship to shore? It's, there's no cell phone service out on the ocean. Maybe you don't know that. Ship to shore radio is how you communicate with the shore. And you can talk to land, and if you're, having a mayday or something, they come and get you. Oh Lord, why isn't Professor Joe Marino in charge of? I mean, he's in charge of MarinoLegal.com. That's great. I'm not trying to take him away from his duties. I'm saying, isn't there a way for us to get something going on? Will you stop knocking everything over there? Something going on for us is what I'm looking for. Just overkill. Yes, we do. We think you should chill, Mr. Till. You're screaming and yelling at everybody, and then your friend, Professor Joe, comes on, and then everything, I'm humble now. You're not humble. You're just out of breath. You guys are always just picking on me. You just pick on me. You pick on me because you like picking on me. I know you do. Well, you know what? That's what I'm here for. If I help you in that way, then go ahead. Pick away. Pick away and do what you will. Dig you must for a better world. Oh, look who's on. If it's not the number one thought criminal, Julian Assange.
The points that you've raised. First of all...
Here he comes. Sounds like Piers Morgan, doesn't he? Another sniveling little European condescending to America.
Well... it's clear.
He's a piece of crap. I wish somebody would just break in during the interview and beat the pants off of him.
Whistleblowers before him,
whistleblowers before him. I don't talk about blowers before you. You're a blower. I don't know if it's a whistle you're blowing, but you certainly sound like you're blowing something, don't you?
To today's address.
To today's.
He's very reluctant.
Very reluctant. I'd like to smack the crap out of his condescending tone of voice.
So see. Very few concrete reforms.
Shut up. You know what? I don't know. Why do we give him airtime? I'm not going to give him airtime. He's a dirtbag, isn't he? Get Julian Assange in a room. I will punch the living daylights out of him. How about that? Professor Joe would say, Ed, we try to teach students not to do that. Ed, maybe Professor Joe would say to me, Ed, you're giving people the wrong impression. And I would say, Professor, I'm sorry. And he would say, you are professing, Ed, the wrong thing. You're telling people to punch each other out. I said, well, you know what? I need to stop them from misbehaving. Well, then you'll have to take them to court and file a motion. And I say, well, is that like backfield in motion? Because Oh, how do you live up to the challenge of a guest like that? That guy is killing me because he's making me feel like I should be more like him, and I know I should, but the world has gone the other direction. I feel like I wish I had the luxury of living in the world that Professor Joe lives in, because he lives in a world where people are still trying. I live in the world where everybody's giving up and killing each other, and then my fans, my listeners, my Ed Till crowd, what are we doing? We're trying to dodge bullets from the lunatics. That's all. I'll tell you what my people are doing. Did you just say you had fans? Is that what you just said? Man, talk about delusional. Boy, what did you have? A smoothie made up of ground up Ed Till compliments? What's wrong with you? Did you really say that you just... what are you, nuts? Do you... fans? Did you say? You are so fun. You're as narcissistic as everybody you criticize on the air. All you do is tell people they're too full of themselves. And you're the biggest egomaniac of them all. You think everything you say is right. You think every decision you make is final. You think everybody's got to answer to you about everything. And then I would say, well, yes, what's the problem with all that? Live
life.
What do you do if you are a guy like me and you're right about everything? How about being right all the time? What do you think? How do you think the world it treats that?
For what it really is.
Great. Actually, I have no problems with the world at large.
This is the Ed Till.
I have no problems with the world at large. I just have problems with one person at a time. One person and one episode at a time. I try not to take, such a wide-angle lens that you can't see the individuals involved. I try to really go with, the stuff that matters to people when they say to you and me. Because I hear this everywhere I go. They go, why can't the world have more earth, wind, and fire? And I say, you mean like the band in the 70s? The Can't Hide Love? That band? And they go, yeah, that band. I say, well, what makes you think of them? I say, well, you have that theme song, and it sounds like it's an homage to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Well, it is. Wow, that's pretty good of you to pick up on that. Hey, I just wanted to call in and say that. Wait, don't let. I just wanted to call in.
In the wilderness, it doesn't make much sense. Everybody listen to the Ed Till Show. Ed Till. Never looks for middle ground, never sits on a fence. Sorting facts with a razor's edge can be a little intense. He's more than just a voice on the radio. Sending out truth.
All right, I think we're going to open up the phones now. Okay, so stand by.
Come on, everybody, Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till, Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till, Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till. You may not like what he has to say, but he's gonna say it to you anyway. He's the baddest cat around. Got the sharpest tongue in this whole damn town. He's Ed Till, Ed Till. All the news and storylines to all the main events. Ed Till's just a voice in the wilderness. Just don't make no sense. He's Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till, Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till, Ed Till. Come on, everybody, Ed Till. More than just a voice on the radio. Sending out the truth to those who don't know. And if you can't see your world out there, you better watch out. Ed Till will strip you bare.
All right, well, you know what? I'm working on that. I was trying to make that happen there, but it was a surprise conference call. Okay, great. We'll try it again later. All right, nice. Julian Assange, he's still on?
Because of the cheapness of computers.
Can't anybody get to this guy when he's in one spot long enough? Can't somebody put an end to this? Just please, give me a break with this guy. I can't... All right, you know what? Let's check the market. It's Friday. Oh, let me thank all the nice people. Hello, where are you? You guys are awesome. By the way, don't ever lump yourself in. You people right here, don't ever lump yourself in with these other clowns that are bothering us.
I want to tell you about the cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah. They call him Ed.
Is it? Yeah. How do I pronounce that? Vilsnell? Vilsnell. Congratulations, Vilsnell and Bjorn. Well, Bjorn I've seen before, but Vilsnell is a great name. Snell and Bjorn.
You may not like what he has to
Guess
say,
what they did?
Ed.
They did the twofer. They got the twofer on the Ed Till Show. They bought J.C. Penney, sold it at $8.85. Now that wasn't the top. It did go into the 9s, but they got in $6.40, sold it in the $8.80s. Congratulations, fella. Also, were they smart or what? They kept buying Ford on sale last week. Remember, the Ford guidance was low, and Ford dropped like $1 right after we gave a buy signal.
Ed Till's got all the news and storylines.
So many people went, oh my God, I can't believe Ed told us to buy Ford and hold it for a year. And the first day we have it, it goes down $1. So some of them got angry, panicked, and sold. They lost money. Everybody else said, Ed said you got to hold it for another 364 days. What are you talking about? We made a commitment to hold the stock for a year. So guess where those people are? They bought all that stock on bargain sale. And now, today, we're riding the Ford juggernaut.
Sending out the truth.
I'll keep you posted.
Don't know.
And what about my Pulte Homes? Let's watch how that
You better watch
is doing for your 401k. Everybody to the show. Ed Till Show. Yeah, can you dig it?
Yeah.
Can you dig it, my brother? Are you with it? Are you down? Are you down, baby? I'm down. I'm down with getting down. I'll tell you that. I'm down with getting it down and making it funky. Nah, we don't want that. Give me something good, baby. Give me something good. It's Friday, isn't it? Can we jam? Doesn't that song by Michael Jackson say that? You got to jam, right? Do you want to jam? He always gives you that jam. Jam, jam. I love him, but I'm not in the mood for him right now. I want to jam with the old guys. You want to jam with the old guys? Are we jamming with the old guys? This is how the old guys jam. Ed Till Show, Monday through Friday. Don't miss it. Why? It's the best talk show in American radio. Also, it's on Ustream. Are you guys watching? Look at that tan. Where'd I get that? I need a shave, don't I? Say, Ed, you got salt and pepper face. I know I do. That's because I was with the band last night. Oh, I said it. I said it. Yeah. It's Friday. We're getting out early. It's Getaway Day on Friday. That means gas up the plane, kids. You guys want to go for a ride with Dad? Come on. Come on. Dad's going to take you for a... Now, wait a second. Hold on. Who doesn't want to get on the plane? What, you? You said you heard me talking about John F. Kennedy Jr. before, and now you don't want to get on the plane? All right. All right. So you know what a 21st century grandfather has to do with you now? You have time out to talk. All right. How does a plane work? The air goes over the top of the plane, and if you get the angle right, it keeps the plane up in the air. That's it. That's how the plane doesn't fall down. Why did John F. Kennedy Jr. crash his plane? Well, he was tired. He shouldn't have been flying when you're tired. Are you tired? Because I'm not. I'm wide awake. I'm ready to fly. Number two, he had his nagging wife in the... I heard you had sex with Madonna. Bothering him. See, look, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I wouldn't bring it up while he's flying the plane. So you see, but, the Kennedys, I mean, what are you going to do? You're a better pilot than John F. Kennedy Jr.? I heard Ed Show today, and apparently he should have gone to flight school because he did very well in legal school, but what happened in flight school? Well, he wasn't instrument trained. What does that mean? You got to be able to fly as if you can't see anything. Okay, that's where I get off the plane. I don't want to go that bad. Where the hell are we going? Are we racing off the planet because the apocalypse is here? Because if it's nothing that urgent, I would just as soon not go with any pilot anytime they can't see where he's going. So it comes full circle, and the kids are like, but Grandpa, I said, look, when Grandpa takes you in the air, he's never tired. Grandpa never flies when he can't see. If it looks like Grandpa can't see, Grandpa says, all right, kids, get ready for a landing. And we go to the airport, then we go to Friendly's, and then we get ice cream, and we go home. We don't have a plane crash. And they say, oh, the brave Grandpa was trying to land the plane in the storm. We don't do that. Grandpa turns the plane around and flies to the nearest sunny Bermuda Island, and we have coconut smoothies for the rest of the day until the storm is gone. What do you think, I'm nuts? You must think I'm crazy, because I get these questions all the time. Well, why are you flying with... What do mean, why am I flying? You think I'm not going to fly because somebody else can't fly? Drive me nuts with this. It's always lowest common denominator. When I was in school, we had a thing on Saturday called physical fitness. It's not gym, because gym is your class. On Saturday, we would go to President Johnson, was the president back then, and it was called physical fitness.